count how long it takes for the actual air to blow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting with the price, it starts at 799,000 pesos, but if you buy it now with the introductory price of 749,000 pesos, and if you reserve one in Mia's, you'll get 2 years free PMS, and it comes with 5 years warranty or 150,000 kilometers mileage. And it comes with a remote key, a flip key. Yes, it's a little bit shaky here, but when you open it, very nice looking Lexus-like daytime running lights. Now, if we can just upgrade this one, then it will be super. Let's find out about this Changan CS15 in our channel we say. 시작! The front face reminds me of the Changan's Alsvin, which is not bad. And it also reminds me of the CS95 that was here, then it's no longer here. Automatic headlights that has LED daytime running light that really looks like a Coolray and also a Lexus. It would have been a lot better if we had LED headlights here. The turn signals are also in halogen, and I really like the combination of little bits of chrome and little bit of plastic, unpainted plastic, and also the body color. When you look from the front, thanks to these lines right here, it does make a statement. It doesn't look just a quiet car. It does look a bit aggressive after all. My height is 177, 178 centimeters depending on the day. So you can basically see me, right? So this is how tall the CS15 would stand, and it also comes with this roof rails that seems to be sturdy, and we might actually be able to use it aside from it being an ornament. And it's also hanging right here. So there must be a reason why it's hanging here. From the looks of it, we have 17-inch rims, dual tone, and it comes with Changan brand. I'm not sure if I've ever heard of a brand like that, but if you know, please do let me know in the comment section below. When you see from the side, it does remind me of a CS35 and also Tiggo 5, something like that. But what I want to highlight is that we have disc brake here at the back and multi-link suspension at the back. So we're gonna drive it in a while. I'm gonna find out if it will really do its job well. And being an SUV, although it's a small SUV, black claddings, and just in case you forgot, it says here CS. The side mirrors are also mounted on the door panel, and when I was inside the car earlier, I have very good visibility, and that's always a good thing. Very good size of trunk. Even comes with a spare tire that is a steel type for emergency. Cover, lots of spaces, and even for your grocery bags. Even though we couldn't get LEDs for the headlights, we have LEDs for the plate light. And I don't know if that's a good thing because sometimes we want to be under the radar. Plus, we can have more space here when we put down the seats. We can have more space for the trunk when we put down the 60-40 ratio backrest. But what happens is, like, if you like hip hop, yeah baby, it will not fold flat because of the provision of seat belts. So where you buckle them, they will get in the way, and they are the ones that are physically holding on to their dear lives. Okay, that might be a somewhat design flaw. Top brake light, small shark fin antenna, there's a wiper, Changan logo, it says CS15 here, the backup sensors, the camera, and the oh my gosh, where's the muffler? Okay, the muffler's here. So if you bring this to LTO, most probably they'll have a hard time finding it because it's hidden so much. And you know, people complaining by putting fake exhausts, complain no more. It doesn't have fake exhaust design. Basically what we have under the hood is a 1.5 liter petrol engine, 4-cylinder, that does about 105 horsepower and 145 Newton meters of torque. And it is mated to 5-speed DCT. And I just did a little searching, and this engine is Same with the Asvin. So if you haven't watched my video for the Asvin, please do watch it. What I expect from it is actually a fair drive. Nothing spectacular, but it doesn't perform subpar. And that is a great thing. With Changan on the insulation, yeah, that's what Changan really does well. The battery is also from Changan, and it also have an engine cover. Now, one thing for improvement would be having a keyless entry system. I think it would have become a better package if we were to consider its competitors. Changan, if you're watching, let's improve this one. Getting inside the Asvin CS15 is a good experience. Considering its price, it has leather seats, leather where you need them, and soft touch materials on the dash, which makes it feel more expensive than what you're actually paying for. And the door opens this much. The driver's seat can be height adjusted. It's all manual. The steering wheel is tilt only. As I've said earlier, having a side mirror here really gives you a lot of visibility. And even the steering wheel, it feels good to the touch. It doesn't feel cheap, wrapped in nice leather. And the design is also really good. You don't see any of silver metallic. It has black gloss, but everything just blends in very well. The front door feels heavier. The rear one feels lighter, which is actually normal. And this is how much the door would open. It is actually a lot. And this is how much the window will go down. This is a power window that goes all the way here. Entering the second row, I'm about 177, and I just adjusted the driver's seat and the passenger seat the way I like. And I still have room, and there's nothing hard that hits my knee, because sometimes there are like metal linings inside. So if you have a longer leg than me, it's like you have a lot more space under this thing. Very soft, and it also adds to comfort level. Speaker, the door handles are in metal, grab handles are good. Now what I like is you can easily go here on the other side, because the center tunnel is very low, which is always a good thing. The headroom is also very big, and as a 177, very good space. And can I mention that the headrest is soft. Listen. Listen. It's that soft, and it's just so comfortable. It feels really good on my butt. Everything here feels very homey. Now, there are some features that we want to have here are charge options. Before, if we talk about a sedan, we wouldn't be talking about rear air vents. But now we're in that time that we expect it to have one. Like, we want the air vent more than the sunroof. And there's also a tiny window there just to make you have a better riding pleasure. The door panel, what I need to highlight are we have soft materials here until here, which is really soft. It's also easy to close the door. It says Changan here, and this has side curtain airbags. So complete 4 airbags for a 799,000 pesos car. That's worth noting. The digital gauge, it's like a semi-digital gauge, but when you start the car, it looks like this. Yeah, it does have some animation going on. So it's not the full LED or LCD, but it's good. And it has been driven 16 kilometers, and that's 24.6 liters per 100 kilometers. And mind you that this vehicle comes with tire pressure monitoring system. The side mirrors are powered, controlled, and adjusted. More place for your coins, traction off button, manual leveling of the headlight. Keyhole, perhaps in other markets, push start. The audio buttons are physical, which is good. It doesn't have Android Auto nor Apple CarPlay, but it does have a backup camera like this with guided lines and sensors. Manual type of room mirror. Good size sun visor with mirror but no lights. halogen lights with sunroof control. All these are soft materials, and the design is actually very innovative, and it does have the CS or Changan design badge, so you're a proven Changan owner. Sad to say, the glove box just drops like that. But what I'm happy to say is I like this design, and it is wrapped in soft leather, but we do not get wireless charge pad, USB charge, and 12 volt. But what I like is this one. It doesn't feel cheap. It really doesn't feel cheap. But since we're talking about aircon, this is something that I found out. Our aircon is in its max, so you will definitely hear the sound. Count how long it takes for the actual air to blow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 6 seconds. So in a hot weather like this, 6 seconds might mean a lot of things, considering that it is not a digital one. We have a gated DCT gear lever here with leather as well. It's nice. It feels like a BMW, but it is gated, so you need to study this. So from P, you go reverse that way, and then down, neutral, D, sport. But if you're not used to this, since it does look like a manual, sometimes it's a bit difficult to do that, but it's just me. And exactly 6 clicks of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the manual handbrake. The cubby, quite tiny, and as I've mentioned, it has a nice leather. Then listen, it's that soft and nice. And by the way, this is the ground clearance. So the ground clearance, I think it's a pasado. And this one is a very little accent, but it's okay. I like it. And the side blinker, like usually they go like that long, but this one is like shorter. And it's in manual. Driving the CS15 is really nice. Number one, it can go into narrow streets really well. Number two, it is a lifted Alpine. Like for me, like that's how I feel it. And that's good, because I feel like SUV is the most practical type of vehicle here in the Philippines. And I don't need to explain too much about that, right? Now we are driving this, we're in the roundabout, and yeah, it's like I'm going back to time. Oh, I cannot stop. Oh, it's so fun. And you know how hot it is, right? Aircon is crazy. Aircon is so good. It's so easy to maneuver, control, because the controls are here. But like I said earlier, when you start the vehicle, it takes about 6 seconds for the air to blow. Even considering that this is a manual type of air condition control. So that's one thing. You just need to be patient for 6 seconds and you're ready to go. Right now we are 3 people here inside the car in just drive mode, and we're gonna put it to sport now. Ayan. So it sounds like a CVT, but this is a DCT. And what we experienced in Alpine, you can also basically experience it here, but with a higher height, probably added weight, and the sound of the horn. I like the sound of the horn, in fairness. And visibility is good, you know. Those people who buy this are not buying this just for the sake of features. They also really need to consider the price. And the price is very, very attractive. More attractive it would become if the 2-year free PMS that you can get in Mias will be available forever. But sadly, for now, it's only for those who will get the opportunity in Mias. So buy it during Mias. It's not jerky, being a dual clutch transmission. You will feel that you're in a safe vehicle, affordable, but you have ample amount of features, 5 years long warranty, and Changan will build up a lot more dealerships, which is very, very important. If you're in the market for a small SUV, this might be a good choice, but like I always say, please do test drive it and make your intelligent choice. Very comfortable. Room for improvement, auto-dimming room mirror, smart key entry, more competitive warranty to compete with other Chinese brands. There you have it. This is the Changan CS15, which is available starting at $799 but introductory price of $749. And if you buy this in Mia's, you can get 2 years free PMS over the 5-year warranty or 150,000 kilometers mileage. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do hit that subscribe button if you have enjoyed it and also want to be updated for my other videos in the future. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. May your dreams come true, everyone.